Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
No, Matt.
On today's episode, we're talking about Amrut once again. This is the Spectrum 004.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Matt, tell us a little bit about this 004. Which
004, because if it was 007, which they totally did get sued for. As you can see now, technically, that's a whiskey bottle. We all know this is a total ripoff of James Bond. But, whatever. They enjoy getting sued, I'm sure, because they did. But that's okay. We're not here for that. All right.
Sued?
This is totally.
Nice.
This is the third release. The original release back in 2016. They called it 007. They're like, yeah, you can't do that. Because it's for Spectrum's name of one of the 007 movies. They're like, yeah, no.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. And it's like, and it had the whole, the spinning thing that does it. I'm like, dude, you can't do it. You're going to get sued. It's like, you'd think of a former colony of England. I mean, it's not that long ago. It's like, better, guys. You know you're going to get sued for this. But
whole thing's a
whatever.
walking lawsuit.
Right.
Tastes good.
Exactly. But anyway, so it's 50%. This is the 2021 version. First matured in ex-bourbon barrels. Then it's moved to a custom-built barrel of 4 types of oak, including American oak with a char number 3, a French limousin oak with a slight toasting, then an ex-oloroso sherry cask, an ex-PX sherry cask, and only 6,000 bottles of this were released. And then the 04 refers to the number of staves in it. So there was an 05 version of this as well that had Spanish stave in it in the release that was prior to this. I think that was 2018 or 19, something like that. So what they've done is basically they came up with the original idea that Compass Box wanted to do, where they could put these different staves together, but the SWA said, hell no, you can't do that. And they got in trouble for it. Well, India says, we don't really give a shit. We don't have to pay to the SWA because we're in India. So what they did is they actually made each of those 4 barrels and then took each of the pieces and then put them into the other barrels. Those are all different shapes, size, all of those, and then had to basically create this barrel that was watertight. And it was a very ingenuine project that they had to geniusly create this amazing barrel to create. I mean, like I said, the color on this is ridiculous. So let's see what you guys think.
Yeah, it's crazy dark.
Because for me personally, when I tried the version prior to this, one of the best whiskeys I ever had in my life.
Ooh.
Like, this is amazing stuff.
You can smell that sherry. This is a sherry bomb.
Yeah, I put this up against like any Macallan or any Glendronach, Tamdu, you name it, I'll put it up against it. It's better.
Yeah, I'd say.
Cavallon, like, this is amazing stuff.
But it's a clean sherry. It's not super sulfur forward.
Yeah, it's not a musty sulfur.
I smell more PX than I do an Oloroso.
I do too. It's much more fruit forward than it is.
It doesn't have the waxy almond sulfur. It's very fruity.
Yeah, lots of like fruitcake, dates, plums, raisins, almonds, Christmas pudding, coconut cream pie,
raspberries.
I get even into blackberry and blueberry.
Oh yeah, totally. Lots and lots
of
grapes. Yeah, the Grants again. It's just a beautiful nose.
And the sweetness in there.
It's incredibly sweet. I'd agree with that.
It's like a funnel cake sweetness.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was thinking along the lines of like confectioner sugar.
Yes, the funnel cake with the sugar on top.
Yeah, and then you got like the strawberries you dump all over the top with that liquidy whatever that stuff is. Yeah, it's like this all drizzled.
The liquid stuff that you have like with strawberry shortcake.
Yeah. That's whatever that gobbledygook is.
That gobbledygook.
It smells more like a blueberry compote to me, but yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, but it's that consistency of whatever that is.
It's got a little bit of like a creme brulee.
Oh yeah. Like vanilla custard.
Oh my god, we've moved on to the palate.
Wow.
Holy mother of pearl. That is rich and deep and intense.
Now the sulfur shows up.
A little bit, but it's not overpowering. It's mixes quite well with the PX and the berries and what comes with the PX side of things.
Absolutely.
But I don't get a whole lot of that waxy, walnutty. Just get a little hint of the sulfur in the background.
A little hint of sulfur, and it's hot. It's hot like a Texas whiskey. It's hot.
What's the proof on this?
It's only 50, but it's hot.
But it's hot. It tastes like
she got a 100 proofer, and it's hot.
Yeah, it feels more like a Balcones release
because this isn't that old. it's only like 4 years old because the first 3 years are in an ex-bourbon, and then it moves to this custom barrel.
It's got a very woody note on the like wood shavings note on it on the finish,
and toasted char, like an actual charry barrel.
Yeah.
It's also got a lot of mulled spices in it, along with those plums and black cherries and super just dark fruits.
Really dark
fruit cakes and cream cut pie. But also has like this phenolic medicinal finish to it that I really like. It's a very complex whiskey that you could sit around for a couple hours. It's going to change and change and change.
Yeah. This is
like I said,
insanely good.
This is my top 5 whiskeys ever for me personally.
It's very intense.
I love this whiskey.
It's almost the sweetness of like a honey wine.
Like a mead.
A mead. It's intense.
No, you're right. It really is like
really hefty.
Yeah, and mead is very hefty and thick and viscous, like this is.
Right, and it punches well above its 50% weight class.
Oh, it does. This is more like 120.
This would definitely hold up to a cube of ice.
Oh, yeah. And probably change pretty cool over the time you have it in there, too.
Probably would, because so much is going on in that glass as it is neat. That would be really good over a cube of ice, probably sitting out in the summer, too, because of all that fruitiness. Bet you a piece of ice or a couple drops of water might flip those fruit from the really dark fruit to, more of
bright,
the shiny citrus, maybe even like the, lighter berries.
Good. Yeah. Like I said,
oh no,
it's magic.
I've seen these around still, Matt, for about $199. Is that around MSRP?
That's the MSRP on them, and that is totally worth every penny. Because prior to that, till this release, they were like $1,000 if you wanted to get one, because they were so hard to get. There's only 6,000 bottles.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, do you want one or not?
Fair enough.
And they're, like I said, they're just phenomenal.
It's really good.
It's really everything I could have ever hoped for. Is just, like I said, it's one of my favorite bottles of all time. Absolutely love this stuff. It is a palate killer, though, because it can destroy people. If this is a very intense, complex whiskey,
yeah,
and if you're not ready for this, it will destroy everything else you're going to have after it.
There is a lot going on there.
I mean, it's still going and still changing.
It really is.
I'm still now I'm starting to get like this like citrus, like rinds of limes and oranges and lemons now. That's just kind of on like the sides of my tongue, and a little bit of like sea salt. It's a very unique, amazing whiskey. Like, if things like Indians can make whiskey, yes, they can, and really good.
Yeah, that's a well blended whiskey. It was very well put together.
Oh yeah, they did a good job with this.
I'm surprised by the age. I'm surprised it's as young as it is.
But it doesn't feel and taste as young as it is.
No. Well, it's the same thing. Like we say, India is the Texas of Asia. So
very much so.
Same thing.
Very much so. All right.
It's slightly larger. Like a lot.
Good stuff.
Thanks for sharing, Matt.
Yes, indeed.
No, you're welcome.
I might end up with one of these.
Because like I said, we missed India last year, guys. We promised to take care of you, and I put the hitter of hitters up for you. So this will definitely be. There's no way this is not the Indian Whiskey of the Year. I can guarantee you that right now. It may be Whiskey of the Year as well, because this is freaking awesome.
On that note, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Come hang out with us live on Monday nights. And until next time,
keep on crusading for the whiskey in your glass.
Cheers.
Cheers.